Hi guys, it's Martin from Million Miner, and today we brought you something really special. The Bitmain Antminer KA3, which is the most profitable Kadena miner in the market. We had some delay with the shipment, but finally units are moving out to the customers. And with that, as usual, we received a test unit here in the marketing office. We're going to unbox the package. We're going to show you guys how would you get your miner if you order from millionminer.com. We're going to check the unit, see the hash rate, how it operates, and we're also going to help you guys how to install the miner. So let's go. Alright, we are back. We just moved the unit to the mining room so you can hear my voice. Let's set up the miner. First thing first, you need to identify your miner's IP address. Easiest method is always just to go to your router's settings page or the router dashboard basically. Go to your client devices and try to grab the IP address from there. The device name going to be Antminer. So once we identify it, we open the dashboard. That's basically the Antminer dashboard that you've seen in the previous video as well. Username root, password going to be root. All Antminers coming with the exact same root as username and password. And once we are inside this dashboard, we can go to settings and we can input our mining details. This is the page where you can set up your password. So if I change the current password, which is root, to the new password, after hitting save, it's gonna ask me to log in again. So now I need to log in with the new details because I did change the password. So other than that, you have the firmware page. This is where you can update the firmware version of the miner. The current firmware version is December 23rd. Most likely there's a newer firmware version for the KA3, so make sure you update your miner. If you need to grab your firmware, you can always go to Bitmain original website, scroll down, find Kadena as algorithm, and just choose Antminer KA3. So the newest firmware is 2023 16th of February. So obviously this is the newest firmware. We recommend to everyone, before you install your miner, make sure to update the firmware version. So let's go to settings, and now we're gonna insert our mining details. And for today's video, we are choose to go with Poolflare. To be able to mine in Poolflare, just visit poolflare.net, choose Kadena, and you find all the different servers that they're operating. And for today, we're choosing Europe server because we are located in Europe. So we copy the address and we just come here and insert it to the mining address. Make sure there's no space in there. For the miner name, this has to be your Kadena wallet. So if you don't use the X pool and you mine directly to a Kadena wallet, you just insert the Kadena wallet followed by a dot and then name your miner. So in this case, it's going to be KA3 as name. Password doesn't matter, you can just leave an X, not gonna make any difference. And once we hit save, it's gonna save the pool details, and then the miner going to be hashing. Good to know, you have 3 different lines or 3 different rows of pool details. So if we want to, we can set up a secondary pool. That means if the first pool goes offline for some reason, the secondary takes over. So for this, we are going to set up the same way, but using the secondary pool of Poolflare. The unit name will be exactly the same, KA3. Password again, just leave an X, not gonna make any difference. And we hit save. Alright, we waited a couple of minutes. If we go to dashboard now, it should be up and running. So let's see. 170 terahash, so a little bit above the rated hash rate. You have a 165, it says for average, but obviously it's just running for 2 minutes. So once it's run for a couple of days, you can get an average hash rate, how the miner operated. It even went up to 171 terahash, so it's great. Real-time hash rate, network status, fan speed, miner temperature. Obviously it only says normal or abnormal, so if your miner temperature, let's say the room that it's operating too hot, then it will be an abnormal feedback here. If we go scroll below, we can see we have 3 hash boards, 92 chips in each hash board, all hashing as they're supposed to be. Basically that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.